doing some last minute blending there. Felt like I needed to blend the edge a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and oh my goodness, I love my lip favorite for the week. I have 3 different shades to show you in it, but I would say this one I'm wearing is my favorite. I've been loving Still a Blushy Cheek, so I love the cheek favorite combo this week. Kind of been like bringing it in a little bit to like give the, I don't know, sun-kissed sort of look. And yeah, I like my eye combo too. But anyway, I would say my standout favorite is probably this lip favorite. It's so good. Can't wait to share it with you. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me's, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so first off for eyes, again, just a very like simple, not over the top sort of eye look. Just like, I'm like doing some last minute blending there. Felt like I needed to blend the edge a little bit. But I always love a good just bronzer on my eyes. That's one of my go-to easy eye looks or first step for an eye look. This LA Colors bronzer, this is in Beachy. I got this, I think, at Family Dollar, and I think it was like around $5 or something. I love this. And it blends amazing on the eyes. It's just a beautiful bronzer. Let's see how I would describe the color. I guess I would just describe it as like a mid-tone. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say kind of rosy because I feel like it looks sort of rosy, but looking at a swatch, I would say more just kind of mid-tone. But something about it isn't super yellowy or something. It's just good. I like the tone of it, however you would describe this. And as far as finish, I would say like matte, but a good matte. See, looking at it in the pan, I do feel like I can see a little bit of like a reddish, you know, blushy sort of tone to it, which I love. In a swatch, I don't know. I'm overthinking this. It's a good bronzer. I would say it's overall matte with like a really pretty tone to it, not flat or dry looking, but it really doesn't necessarily have like a sheen to it. But yeah, I mean, it blends great on the face, but I've really just been using it on the eyes, and it is so good on the eyes. I mean, it blends amazingly. It looks beautiful, and it's a great first step for an eye look or just as an easy overall eye look. And then I've also been using this from Fenty. This is the, what is this? Freestyle Highlight in Wada Brat. So we were at a restaurant and she wasn't even serving our table. She was serving another table, but she walked by and I was like, ooh, I love her cheek highlight because it was pink and beautiful and light catching. Well, then the next time we were in there, she was serving our table and I complimented her highlight and she was like, oh, I actually have it with me. So she went and got it from her purse and it was this. So it kind of reminded me to pull this back out and use it again. It's so beautiful, but I've been using it on the eyes and oh my goodness, it is a gorgeous shadow. I've been using it with a setting spray and it just ends up being this beautiful sparkly pink shadow. I am absolutely in love with it. I mean, this is like what I love in a shadow, but it's a highlighter. It's really pretty on the cheeks too, but I've just been loving it as an eyeshadow. And when you use it with a setting spray, it really kind of brings out the metallic sheen to it. It's very sparkly. So I mean, if you're gonna use this as a cheek highlight, you have to like a sparkly highlighter because it is sparkly, but I love it. I mean, I think that's why I like it as a highlighter, but I love it as an eyeshadow because I love a sparkly shadow and just how it catches the light. So I will get some of the product on my brush, spray it with a setting spray, start on the very middle, like inner part of my lid, and then blend over. So I kind of like tap on this eye, and then blend, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm getting the most concentration of that metallic right on the inner corners of my eyes or inner part of my lid, and then blend out, and then you get that like sparkly you know, kind of diffusing of the color and the sparkle, and it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah, these really make a great combo. Just this beautiful kind of neutral-ish, pinky, sparkly eye look, and I love it. Okay, cheek combo. I have a new favorite, and then I don't know if I've mentioned this. I probably have in a Friday favorites, but I've had this in videos before. This is newer from L'Oreal. This is the Lumi Le Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Dewy Bright Pink. So pretty. Now, this is that kind of really pigmented formula. The new Maybelline Sunkissed, I can't remember what they're called. Those, you don't have to be as light-handed with them, at least the shades that I have. This is one that you need, that's way too much product. But there's just like a full-on swatch. You just need very little product with this, at least this shade that I have. A little bit goes a long way with it, but it blends really well. It ends up being this like pretty, I mean, it says dewy, but it's not overly dewy. At least the dewy ones. There's like glowy or something. There's some shades that are dewy, some shades that are glowy. This, I would really say it blends out to be a little bit like more of a satin finish. It's not over the top, but look at that beautiful pink. Like, I would say a kind of corally, warm pink. It's just so pretty, and because it has that warmth to it, if you blend it over kind of like I did, it gives this like sun-kissed sort of look, like you've just, you know, been outside and didn't have your sunscreen on, which you should. But yeah, I mean, just it gives that little like youthful flush of color to the cheeks, and I love it. So I mean, the main thing is just less is more with this. You don't need very much product at all. It is one of those like super pigmented formulas. And then Pixi sent this to me. I'm so excited about this. This is one of the new On The Glow Super Glows. So these are their like highlight or their moisture sticks. So they have, you know, blushes, they have bronzers, and then these are the highlight moisture sticks. So I have a reel and a TikTok swatching both of them if you want to see the color, both the colors that they sent me. But I have been reaching for Ice Pearl. It has makeup on it because I have been kind of, you know, dipping my finger back to swatch it again, well, and use it. So how I've been using it is I get a little bit on my fingertip and then just dab it, and then I've been going back over with my blush. So it ends up being a little bit more subtle, but full on, this is good. So pretty. Ice Pearl is just this icy white sort of color. Gorgeous. The other one they sent me, Natural Luster, I think. That one is more peachy golden. Beautiful too. I love them both. This is just the one that I have been reaching for a little bit more. And I really like this with the pink blush because it almost ends up like leaning a little bit pink when, obviously, when mixed with a pink blush. But see how this is like very icy? So if it's with a pink, it's gonna pull that direction, you know what I mean? So just beautiful. They do have that very hydrating sort of formula to them, but I don't find any blending problems with these. I mean, I just kind of like either like swipe them on my face, but with this one, I have just been tapping it on. I like them both together too. Like I'll use Natural Luster and apply it, you know, more like all over, and then do this one just kind of right there. Ooh, it's so good. I'm very impressed with these. I think they're fun. And then last up, the lip favorite. I'm wearing this one right now. These are the Catrice Tinted Lip Oils, Gloss and Glow. But I feel like that's kind of a misleading name. I saw someone on TikTok talk about these, and that's how I knew that they are a stain. They have a stain to them, because I'm not really a lip oil person. Like I don't dislike them, but I don't reach for them a lot. And I don't really know why, but I love this idea of a stain with a lip oil because I love how it looks initially and I love how it stains. I'm so impressed with these and I'm excited about them. So Gloss and Glow Tinted Lip Oils. It says combines the luscious shine of a lip gloss plus the moisturizing benefits of a balm. Shiny gloss finish, nourishing formula with cherry and pomegranate oils, adapts to your lips' pH to create a custom shade of pink. Jumbo doe foot applicator, non-sticky. Okay, so let's talk about the shades that I have. So first off, I have this one, which is Keeping It Juicy. This is what the packaging looks like. It is a larger doe foot applicator. It does have like a fruity sort of a scent to it. So this one is overall just like a very glossy, more sheer, kind of light pink. So there's that one. I have been reaching for this one actually quite a bit, and that one's kind of been living in my purse, but I would say that this one is my favorite. This one is Glossip Girl. Well, that's adorable. I hadn't looked at that name. How cute is that? This one, see, I think it's funny how they're really swatching looking very similar because I feel like they look different on the lips. This one, oh, see, in a swatch, I think this one looks a lot more pinky than it is. This one's definitely more of a berry. Like, it ends up looking more like this on my lips. But in that swatch, it looks more on the raspberry side. But it's really kind of more of a pinky berry, I would say. But this one is Drama Mama. And this one you can see is more of that raspberry red. So this one's the most red. Definitely looks the most intense on me after I wear it for a little bit. So there it starts to develop. You can see just how glossy these are. They're a little bit more on the tacky side. Yeah, I would say that they're well, you know, lip oils kind of have different textures and formulas to them. This one's a little bit more like a slightly thicker kind of gloss. So I would say less is more with it, but it feels nice and hydrating on the lips. There you can kind of see all the colors sort of developing on my lips. So this one's the most subtle. And then this one, I feel like they look more the same on a swatch on my hand, but on my lips, this one looks a little bit more berry. This one's the most neutral, kind of light pink, and this one is the most raspberry red. I would say that they look more accurate to what they look like in the container on me. And my lips are naturally kind of like mauvey pink. Anyway, I just love the idea of a lip oil that looks so nice and glossy on the lips, and then it leaves behind this beautiful stain, especially this one. I love the color of the stain. It's kind of like this pinky color that it's looking on my lips right now, but then it slightly sort of fades, but it fades more evenly than a lot of stains. I don't know. I'm just so impressed with these, and I think they were like $6 or something. So they're a great price point and a really fun formula. Okay, my battery is beeping at me, so we gotta wrap this up. Those are all my favorites. Hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.